Hey there! Welcome to my beginner's guide on how to host a website. If you're new to the world of web hosting, don't worry, I've got you covered. In just a few minutes, we'll break down the basics, what web hosting is, the different types of hosting out there, and how to pick the best one for your needs. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid foundation to get your website up and running. Ready? Let's dive in and get hosting explained. First off, what is hosting? Let me break it down as simply as possible. Think of a website as a physical store. If you want customers to visit your shop, you need to rent or own a physical space. In this analogy, hosting providers are like shopping malls, and website hosting is a rent you pay for your spot. The shelves in your store, they're like the files that make up your website. Without renting that space, people can't find or access your store. In this case, your website simply wouldn't exist. But wait, you might be thinking, why can't I just open a store right where I live? And technically, you can. Hosting a website means having a computer that's always on and connected to the internet. Sounds simple, right? But there's a reason you don't hear about your friends hosting websites on their own computers. It's a lot of work and requires significant resources to do it correctly. For instance, affordable hosting providers like Hostinger and Bluehost offer secure, maintained, and constantly updated infrastructure. If a piece of hardware breaks down, they just replace it. How many spare hard drives do you have lying around? To put it simply, they're experts in tech, security, and the latest features. Even I'll admit that I don't know everything about it, so it's best to leave it to professionals. And honestly, with hosting being so affordable these days, why not? By the way, if you're interested in Hostinger or Bluehost, check out the links in the video's description for exclusive deals. You can also simply scan the QR code on the screen to get a Hostinger discount. Next, what type of web hosting should you choose? Since each type is suited for different needs, it's important to understand your options. For most of you, shared hosting will likely be the way to go. Think of it like sharing your store with a co-owner. It's affordable, but you'll share resources like storage space and bandwidth with others. It's the perfect place to start because it keeps costs low while you're building your website. And don't worry, once this option starts feeling too tight, you can always upgrade to something more powerful. Next up, let's talk about VPS hosting and cloud hosting. VPS hosting is like splitting that shared store space into multiple separate stores. You're still sharing some infrastructure, but you get your own dedicated storage and way more control. This setup means that if another store runs into technical issues, your store stays unaffected. It's ideal for larger projects or e-commerce websites that need more reliability. Cloud hosting, on the other hand, is like having a network of small stores spread across different locations. It's incredibly scalable and reliable because you're not tied to one physical spot. If something goes wrong in one place, you or your viewers can seamlessly shift resources from another. It's a great choice for businesses expecting growth or handling unpredictable traffic. Finally, there's dedicated hosting. This is like owning an entire store all to yourself. You have complete control over everything: storage, resources, and customization. But, as you probably guessed, it comes with a much steeper price tag. That's why I recommend starting with shared hosting. It's budget friendly and great for beginners. As your project grows, you can upgrade to something more powerful when you actually need it. No point in paying for resources you won't use right away. Now, how do you pick the best website hosting? Start by figuring out the purpose of your website. Whether it's a blog, an online shop, or a portfolio, one thing is clear: your website deserves modern technology, and you, as a client, deserve respect. To find the best web hosting, look for reputable companies that offer affordable packages packed with freebies. Prioritize key features like reliable uptime, fast loading speeds, robust security, and, especially if you're a beginner, excellent customer support. I've already mentioned Bluehost and Hostinger, and they're both solid options. If you don't want to overthink it, just grab the most basic shared hosting plan. They're simple, budget-friendly, and a great place to start. Purchasing is overall simple. All you have to do is pick a plan, register your domain, and complete the payment. That's it. You're ready to start building your website. But if you need any more help, I've left tutorials for both providers in the description. Honestly, hosting a website has never been easier, but it's still a good idea to do some research first. If you don't want to spend days doing that, we have tons of reviews on different hosting providers here on our channel. So check them out to help you make the best hosting choice. If you found this video helpful in learning how to host a website, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check the description for links to get great deals on hosting services like Bluehost and Hostinger. Thanks for watching and happy hosting. Until next time.